How are you guys doing? My name is Basil and welcome to the Cosmoverse channel. Today we got Crescent, we got Hyung. How are you doing? We're just going to be talking about their involvement coming down to Cosmoverse. I know it's going to be a long trip from you guys to come from all the way from Korea. So yeah, we're excited. Please let us know what you guys are up to.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. So I'm very excited to see all of you guys in Cosmoverse next month, and we are very excited about that. Let me just inform you a little bit about our progress in Crescent. So we had a very exciting time launching our Crescent network back in April this year. And then after 3 months, we had a big upgrade in Crescent so that we can provide the order book UI and also ranged pool functionality alive. So now with this upgrade in July, we have capital efficient liquidity providing feature available. So in Ethereum and in Cosmos, we see a lot of involvement in DEX area. So in Ethereum, you can see like more like concentrated liquidity from Uniswap version 3 is getting a mainstream adoption within this liquidity providing environment. And also SushiSwap is also planning the similar thing. So the Ethereum ecosystem is moving into this capital efficient liquidity providing area. And we believe that in a short time period, these like basic pool will extinct because of this like inefficient capital efficiency in the liquidity providing perspective. And also in Cosmos is very exciting place to see evolvement on order book DEX. We see a lot of order book DEX coming, including DYDX, but also like Kujira is launching this order book DEX, and also Say is doing also, Crescent is also providing order book. So this is another dimension of evolvement of DEX. So more capital efficient liquidity from ranged pool, and also another side is order book DEX, also having this like capital efficiency and freedom of market participant. So with these two, there are excitement happening within DEX, and like Crescent DEX is the one of the DEX having these two dimensions within one marketplace, ranged pool and also order book DEX. So that is what we had now since July, the biggest upgrade after our launch. And then we are very ready to recruit more liquidity from the Cosmos ecosystem. So now our business is kicking off starting from next month. We are going to partner with different kinds of Cosmos ecosystem, especially focusing on new tokens. So we are going to list some tokens, big tokens, and the liquidity will be formed gradually or within Crescent DEX by utilizing our capital efficient liquidity providing features.
And the way you do that is also through governance, right? For like adding new tokens, or is it permissionless?
Listing token is permissionless, but we are going to provide incentive from Crescent also that
Yeah.
needs governance process.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff. You kind of gave me the whole updates from where you guys were at in August now all the way up to, I mean, from July, from when you guys started till now in August. And and really I wanted to get to know, obviously order books kind of came out of nowhere, I think, to be honest with you, from Crescent side. I know there was a lot of new projects that were coming in, DYDX, like you named, Say, Kujira. And then all of a sudden I get on Twitter and it's like, oh, we already have order books. There's Crescent who just is like, oh, hey, we're live with order books all of a sudden. So it was like, it was good to see all of a sudden, like, oh, here's the live product. You don't have to wait. And we're giving it to you. What was like the like how it came up so quickly, or was it something you guys had planned, but you just never really, I guess, like spoke about it as much, and then it timing was right where you guys came up with it. But maybe you can explain like what are the positive things, the pros of having an order book for people who don't know, and then like what are the benefits of it in the ecosystem?
Yeah. So yeah, from our team, we are the team who created Gravity Dex
Mhm.
on Cosmos Hub, and the original design of Gravity Dex was always a hybrid Dex with AMM and order book. So order book feature was already there in Gravity Dex, but we didn't provide the UI for the order book, so users cannot utilize that, but the backend, all the code base included all the order book feature in it. So
Mhm.
like since 2020, order book Dex is our capability to build. And the Gravity Dex was the original one who already had this order book feature, fully on-chain order book feature within the Dex. So that was our history and our specialties around how to manage liquidity from AMM and order book at the same time. So it has been about 2 years since we research and develop this technology.
Okay. So it was always in the plans, obviously, since the
Yeah,
beginning. Um,
yeah,
how convenient it was that also, like, when everybody was talking about, them coming onto Cosmos and bringing order books, it was like, okay, let's just go turn on this feature. We already have it in the code. So that's cool. And also
but
Crescent.
also like utilizing order book is not easy. It has advantages, but still, when you imagine like Binance, if there's a new token listed, still the liquidity doesn't come automatically. You
Mhm.
need market makers to provide bid and ask for the users so that users can consume this liquidity. So like this is more like a business plan. Order book Dex is not like automatically formed. We need like partnership from market makers to provide the liquidity. And we also need users to consume this liquidity, traders. We need to attract traders. And this is kind of like a total business formation for this liquidity and trading activity created into the DEX. So we are kicking off this kind of activity as now. So I think like in September and October and time goes by, you will see more activity from our side. Until now, we didn't have very active business actions, but now we are going to kick off. So we are going to have more partnership and more liquidity in Crescent.
No, that's exciting. Is there some partnerships that you can leak? You can like tell us now or no?
Maybe in Cosmoverse, yes,
Okay.
but
Okay.
not right now. Sorry.
No, I mean, I'm trying to see how much alpha we can get out of this before, but excited that you guys said that you have a lot of plans of releasing a lot of things that you want to announce on at Cosmoverse. So yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it for sure. And you guys are gonna have a booth, so I'm gonna explain. A lot of people are gonna be eager to go there and excited to see what kind of information they can get from you guys there. Um,
Yeah, there will be like several big announcement from our team also, and also we are going to introduce more detail about the boost functionality. So like in multi-chain DeFi world, the products are becoming more complex, and people are having difficulties understanding and researching and also managing these positions. So there should be more professionals who can manage this portfolio easier than manual management from each other. So we are going to present a more generalized methodology for users to invest into different DeFi's connected so that users can invest into this managed fund. So this is the general vision of Boost, and we'll explain more detail in Cosmoverse.
Okay, and Boost is obviously the rewards that are on Crescent for, I guess, doing DeFi, right? For doing the DeFi protocols, using the DeFi on Crescent, correct?
Yes, but also this Boost functionality is connecting other DeFi's within other blockchain, including Ethereum. So if you are using Uniswap or SushiSwap, then uh, your position can be managed through Boost. So this is more like a connected DeFi portfolio rather than having its own DeFi. It is more like a gateway for investing into other DeFi's in other blockchains.
So if I'm a user, if you can explain that better, if I'm a user that's using Uniswap or SushiSwap,
Mhm.
I can use the feature of Boost on Crescent or basic or on using SushiSwap or Uniswap, or how does that work?
So the position, actual position, lies on the Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
But our service will manage this position from decentralized fashion. But all the detail should be announced future in the near future when we have all of you guys in Cosmoverse. Mhm.
You're saving it. I get it.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I mean,
Mhm.
it's interesting because this now gives you access to the Ethereum users to be able to also come and bridge over to Cosmos DeFi, and then bridge those two together. So it's very interesting. But we don't have to go too much into it because I know you want to save all that stuff for Cosmoverse. Um,
Yep.
yeah. What would you say is like interesting about you guys coming to Cosmoverse? What is like, what do you guys hope to achieve? What would make it a great conference for you guys to come?
Yes, so we are the rare team in blockchain located in East Asia, Korea. So in Korea, we don't have like many blockchain teams, global blockchain teams. So networking is always our uh, uh, demand. And like Cosmoverse is like the biggest Cosmos event so that we can see all the participants and ecosystem members in this event. So we are very excited to communicate each other. So like last month, we had Beetle in Korea, and that was really exciting event and time for us to visit, meet a lot of different teams. Like I think like more than like 100 teams coming into Beetle so that we can discuss about the future of Cosmos and like the current environment and also like possible potential collaboration. So it was really exciting moment. But I think for the Cosmos, I think Cosmoverse will be also a great opportunity for us to meet in person, discuss, and explore more collaboration.
Yeah, well, it will be 3 full days.
Mhm.
So the best part is you're going to be able to have enough time to do whatever you'd like. So
Yeah.
if you want to go to the exhibition and you want to go network, you'll have the time to do that, and you're not afraid that you're going to be missing some talks. And if there are some
Mhm.
keynotes that you want to see, you can go and watch those as well. If you want to go and just relax at one point, you can go ahead to the massage areas in the back. If you want to go see some NFTs, you can go and there's an NFT gallery, merchandise room. You want to go and do some hacking with with people who would love to do in the hacker lounge with Juno. You can go downstairs and go do that and spend a day there. And then if you want to go network, there's a third floor upstairs and go just network, sit down and get to know people on a more intimate, more business professional level. So I mean, that's what we're trying to do this year is obviously give you everybody the opportunity enough time to be able to do everything and not feel like they're missing out. I know a lot of conferences it's like that sometimes when it's 2 days or so. It's like, oh, I need to watch this talk, but I need to go and meet this person. Oh, I need to do this and I need to do that. So
Mhm.
yeah. There's a lot of things going on. But I know you guys are also, from what Tree is telling me, is that you have a 26-hour flight to come down.
Yeah, that's like one of the farthest flight from here.
But it's gonna be worth it. We're gonna make it worth it for you guys. That's good.
Yes, I can ensure that. Yeah.
Yeah. But back to talking about Crescent. I just want to know what is like in your mind Crescent's long-term vision, long-term goal in Cosmos.
Mhm. So we want to become a liquidity hub for Cosmos ecosystem. So there should be like very important features, more innovative features to provide liquidity in an efficient way, and also giving users more freedom to participate in the marketplace, so that the market can be more open, more fair, and more welcoming. So we believe that this marketplace should be provided for the ecosystem, so that we can create better marketplace for token exchange. So that is one of our vision. And also we have technology and knowledge to expand the functionality of exchange to further, like trading a lot of different kinds of synthetic tokens, including DeFi tokens, representing the ownership of DeFi position, and also creating financial service on it, like lending, collateralized lending, and leveraging your synthetic position within the DEX. So that is like we can explain this as a vertical integration of financial service based on this DEX functionality and liquidity formation. So that will be our vision for Cosmos to provide this infrastructure for financial utilities.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the more interesting things that happened with Crescent when you guys launched was that you guys immediately had liquid staking available with CRE and BCRE, and then using the liquid stake asset, and then basically you could earn yield, and then also you could do DeFi with it.
Yeah.
How much of liquid staking do you think is important for Crescent, I guess, and also just to the Cosmos ecosystem, because we know how big liquid staking now is becoming as a topic. Um,
Yeah, if you can imagine that like from 50% to even like 70%, this is the bonding ratio of each POS network. And these assets, capitals are locked inside the staking module, and it is not reutilized for more economic activities. So like liquid staking opens a lot of new economy, like it is opening like at least like twice more economy than current liquid market cap. So that is very exciting. But this asset has very special characteristic as a point of view for the liquidity providing, because like bonded atom or bonded CRE has a similar value compared to the native token atom or CRE crescent token. So it is more like a similar asset traded against each other. Uh, so in that case, we have a range pool, which is a great feature to amplify this liquidity from low TVL. So this is needed for this new market. So I think it is an exciting future to see this liquidity from a lot of different kinds of liquid staking tokens in the ecosystem.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, obviously, liquid staking is becoming a more popular topic now in Cosmos, especially. Um, and then for you guys to be one of the first ones that introduced it was also very interesting. It was good, and it showed proof that it works, that the program definitely works. And the DeFi capabilities to use liquid staked assets and then put them in a pool also work, especially with BCRE and CRE, for example, in the pool. So that was very, very, very cool, to be honest with you. So I'm excited to see like what new features are also coming to Crescent. I know there's a lot. What is something maybe if you want to finalize this, if there's something that you want to say?
So in near future, maybe within like 2 months or 3 month time period, one of the biggest upgrade will be market maker incentive. So we have order book feature, but we couldn't fully utilize this feature because we don't have market maker on our DEX yet. So as I said, as a business for DEX liquidity, we need this partnership from different market makers to provide liquidity on the order book so that we can fully utilize this feature. So this market maker needs incentive to participate in the system. So we need to provide a decentralized and transparent incentive scheme for these market makers so that they can receive this incentive from their activities and quality of liquidity providing activities. So we are almost ready for this, but we are still confirming our partnership. So I think like in October, we are going to launch a market maker incentive. So in result, we are going to see a much deeper liquidity on our DEX provided by multiple market makers from our partners. So that is one of the biggest upgrade we will see soon. And also we are going to making a fair farming marketplace for pools. So we are having different kinds of pools. Like we have basic pools, but also we have ranged pool. But different pools have different amplification factor. And also like the liquidity coming from same TVL is different. More concentrated liquidity has higher amplification ratio. So it deserves better farming rewards. But we don't have this mechanism yet. But our farming version 2 module will allow us to provide liquidity incentive coming from actual performance of liquidity providing from different kinds of pool with different amplification factor. So this will allow more open competition between these like basic pools and different kinds of ranged pool so that they can fairly compete with each other. So in after this introduced farming version 2, we believe that most of the liquidity in basic pool will disappear and transform to ranged liquidity because it is much more efficient.
There's a lot of upgrades happening, and this one seems like the most exciting one. So I'm pumped. I'm excited. Um, wow, that was deep. I like that. Yeah, appreciate you. You guys excited to come to Cosmoverse, it sounds like. And
Yep.
yeah, we can't wait to have you. We can't wait to see you guys down on the ground. And yeah, if there's anything else, just gonna say Cosmoverse guys, September 26th to September 28th, 3 days. Crescent will be there, Hyung will be there, and the team will be there. So obviously there's a lot of updates coming along. You don't want to miss it. You want to be there live in person, and we'll see you there.
Mhm.
Ciao.
You there.